Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to robmotivejl. In this case, TJ. We're going to do some final work, I think, or for now, on the 1999 Jeep TJ. As you can see, it's missing a little bit in the front, some lights, a cover, some lights in the back, new antenna. We're going to do all those things today. But real quick, before we get started, the grille has been painted. And the hood and fenders have all been painted. Everything is nice and freshened up. Check that out. I mean, this thing looks pretty freaking awesome. We'll get some shots at the end of it out in the sun when it's done. But let's jump in. We've got headlights to install. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. The way these are held on, it's pretty simple. They have this chrome ring that just goes around the headlight like so, and then screws in to these 4 screw holes inside. Let's see, let's shine a little light on it. I think there, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go ahead and get these screwed in. I'll show you a little bit of that, and then they just simply plug in from the back via this plug that you can see right there. It's pretty simple. Now, the way they line up, fortunately for me, the little part where they've welded this cover together fits right at the bottom on this little nub, so it's pretty simple to line up. So we should, given enough room, be able to just kind of finagle it in there like so. And you do want to make sure, for aesthetic purposes, that the wording on the light bulb, it says Philips halogen right here, is straight up and down so that it matches well. I gotta rotate this bezel a little bit, and then right there's the screw hole. Light is a premium here. Be nice to have a second set of hands on this for sure, but I think I can remember where that hole is when I put the screw up there. So let's go ahead and see if I can't do this one-handed. Hopefully my screwdriver is magnetized, because that would be very helpful. And then I should be able to just guess it in right there, I think. Looks like I got lucky. Now, I'm not going to tighten it all the way down, because I think I'm going to have to adjust it a little bit for the other holes. So I'm just going to kind of snug it for a second, and let's see if I'm getting lucky, and I am. The hole down there, as hopefully you can see, lines up. So I'm gonna let go. I don't know if that's a good idea. No, that's not a good idea. I'm gonna have to guess this one as well. It's right in the center, so it's not, you know, real complicated, but you get the idea. So I'm gonna go ahead, get the rest of the screws in here, and then we need the inside bezel on there as well. And so far, so good. Should be just this simple, really. I mean, this isn't rocket science, so. Okay, we've got the headlights in. Now it's time to put the trim pieces, or bezels, whatever you want to call them, back in. Pretty simple to do. It takes 3 screws. They are a Torx bit. I'm not sure what size this is. We'll just call it red. Anyway, you just want to go ahead and screw these back in. I took them out, so I know how they go. Pretty easy to do. You just screw them back in, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead, get all of them back in, all of the screws that is. And they do kind of snap just a little bit, so you want to give them a push. And I'll come back on and show you when I'm done. Okay, there are the front headlights on. They do need to be adjusted, of course, but you can't really do that until, you know, nighttime or something. But that's the look. That's what it looks like with the bezels on. Next up, we're going to put the footman's loop on. That is a loop that goes right across the hood here, where you see these 2 holes. It's just a black loop. I don't know why they call it a footman loop. There's the name on the box. I'm sure there's a reason for that. I don't know what it is. Hopefully this thing came with screws. I don't know if it did or not. It did. So look at that. It's got everything you need. The rubber to contact the hood and then the little nuts underneath. So all of that looks good. Just have to go ahead and put it on. Again, it's going to go in right where these holes are here. So let me grab a wrench. I'll put that on and then I'll show you with the hood closed what the front looks like. Okay, we've got the peanut gallery here telling me how to do what I'm doing. Next up, we're going to put the front markers on. They're over here. They're going to be new. We've got the old ones, which, by the way, don't match. You may notice a difference. They're different. I don't know why. These are new. Pretty simple to do. They just screw in there and that's it. Matter of fact, these two, neither one of them look like, I guess that one does, the old one, but you can kind of see the difference, how it's faded, weathered. The new one should look much better. These just screw in, screw on each side, and the bulbs, of course, twist in from the back. Pretty darn simple. So I'm going to go ahead, screw these in, and then we'll take a look. Okay, we've got the new front markers on. I will point out we bought two left ones. So I had to do a little finagling. They have little prongs on the back. I don't know if you guys could see that or not. The old ones probably don't. Well, they do, and it looks like they cut them off as well. They had these prongs here, and I had to cut them off to make the right side fit because we had two left-handers. Now, let me flip the lights on real quick, and I'll show you what the headlights and the side lights look like. Or the front markers and the side lights. We had replaced these two right here. Those are new. And there's what it looks like from the front. Pretty nice. All right, we are all lit up. I am going to cut the video off for today because I've got more stuff to do and I don't want this to get too long. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'd be curious to know. It's coming together. There will be some pictures at the back, or at the end of the video rather, of it actually sitting out in the light. So make sure you check those out. We still have a few more things to do, so it's coming. And there is the footman's loop on the top. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.